Alright, hello everybody, Albert Leonardo here. In this video, I'm gonna cover where to look for ideas for your t-shirt. So I'm gonna show you some places I regularly visit to brainstorm for design idea. The first one is Facebook interests. So if you haven't decided yet what niches to go after, Facebook interests is the best place to start with. On facebook.com, you type interests on the search bar. Then you click see more. So here is a bunch of niches that you can go after. So see like MMA, photography, football, salsa dancing. The good things with Facebook interests is that you can see the number of likes, which shows the size of the audience. You can compare audience size among niches. So for example, salsa dancing has 8 million likes, and football have 46 million likes. By looking at the numbers here, you can tell how far you can scale if you happen to have a winning campaign in a certain niche. Next, t-shirt pages. Here's the list of websites that I use. Let's start with Sunfrogs shirts. So here's the categories list that you can look into. Usually I will go to the best sellers. Alright, and then next, Cafe Press. Besides browsing for the design here, I will go to trending topics on the right side. So let's look at the Mother's Day gifts. We know that Mother's Day is on May 10th. So this is a great idea for you to start launching moms related t-shirts. So another one is Star Trek, Insurgent, and so on. So here's the list that you can use to write the trends. Next, Etsy.com. I would type in the niche here. For example, teacher t-shirts. Let's choose this one here. Alright, there's a trick I want to show you using Etsy.com. So I will look for the number of comments here. This is a perfect example. I will usually aim for 50 comments above. And then let's click on read all reviews. What I want to do here is to look for designs that shows up over and over again. Okay, let's quickly browse through it. Okay, this shows up 2 times, 3 times. Oh, this t-shirt, Nana things. Alright, so you get the idea. What I would do is I will start researching on the design here. The key is if you find a design that over and over again shows up through this comment section, it might be a sign that this is a popular or trending shirt. And you can also learn what the customers or the buyers said here. I've sold a number of t-shirts by using this method. Next, Jazza.com, the same. Okay, let's look at this one, Redbubble.com. This is one of my favorite. Let's try funny t-shirts. I will look for a beautiful design that grabbed my interest. Alright, let's look at this one. Now the best part of it is that when you choose an attractive design, so it must be done by a creative and brilliant designer, which means that he has a good taste. So when you are brought to this designer page here, it shows you other designs that is done by him. So you will find the same quality of designs in his portfolio. Alright, but don't copy someone's design or you will get into trouble. So you use this as your source of idea or create a better design. And now teescover.com. Teescover pulls out the active and non-active campaigns from Teespring. The way I use it is I choose 50 plus sold and active. Then T-show page 144. They will type the niche here. So these are all proven designs that is selling. You can see the number of sales here. Alright, you can use the design here, change it a bit so that it's unique to you. Next, Pinterest. Basically, you just type the niche here, teacher t-shirts, and it shows up everything that's related to teacher's t-shirt. You can do a lot of things here like teacher quotes. Now you can use the design here and switch it into t-shirt. Look for the one that has got a lot of pins and likes. Alright, you can also do stickers, bumpers, and other stuff that is not t-shirt, so you can repurpose that into t-shirt design. The other way to use Pinterest is Pinterest source/teespring.com. So when someone pins anything related to Teespring, it shows up here, even though it's a hidden campaign. So these are fresh and up to date. You can see it changing every day. You can see which ones sell and which ones don't. You can click on the design and check how many sold. So this is a place where you can find designs to tweak and use it on other niche. So like I garden so I don't choke people. You can change to I teach so I don't choke people, or I knit, or I quilt, and so on. And then Google search. It's pretty basic. You just do as what you do on Pinterest. So you look for, let's say, funny teacher quotes, images. Alright, so here are the quotes that you can repurpose it into t-shirt design. You can also play around with other memes or stickers maybe. Right, so for example, this one, don't make me get out of my red pen. This is an example of design that you can repurpose it into a design to put on a t-shirt. Alright, next, riding the trend, we go to this website, holidayinsights.com/more holidays. So if you want to know where I got the idea of Pi Day shirt that get me 100,000 in sales, this is exactly the place where I came across the idea. So this website provides you with information around holiday, celebration, and official days that people celebrate in a year. So you can choose from the month here. Let's look into March. Let's look for Pi Day. So 14 Pi Day, National Pi Day. Why today? Because today is 3.14. My background is a teacher, so I can kind of relate to this niche. After I found this idea, I did further research on Google, and it happened that this year Pi Day had a special significance on the date here. This represents the digits on pi numbers 3.1415 and followed by the time here 92653. So this is exactly the numbers that I put on my Pi Day t-shirt. Then I did further research on the market and competition. I found that the market is quite this is quite a big day for mathematics enthusiasts and also for the teachers, I think. And as the competition analysis, I found out that there were similar designs that were selling well at that time, and I thought that, well, I could also go into the market. So this website is a powerful source for you to find upcoming trends. So just make sure that you choose for the celebration that is 2 or 3 months ahead, because you always need time to scale the campaign if your campaign is very successful. You know, I wish I had started earlier. If I had started 1 or 2 months earlier, maybe I could have sold over 30,000. Alright, let's look for another example. I'm recording this video on April, so let's look for the month July. So National Country Music Day, right? This is a good idea to target people who love country music. So after you pick a celebration, make sure you check whether there is enough audience, which I would discuss more in the next video. Next, we can find design ideas based on hobbies. Let's look at this one, notsoboringlife.com. Here is the list of hobbies that you can use for your niche. Let's go to dancing, ballroom dancing, belly dancing, jazz dancing, and so on. So when you click on the belly dancing, it will show you the description, so you can learn further to understand more about this niche. You can also go to google.com and let's type in best women hobbies. I prefer women market because I think that women is a better buyer than men, at least in my experience. So you can look for 35 hobbies for women. Right, so these are all the ideas that you can look for. And then 27 feminine hobbies for women. Alright, so here are a bunch of hobbies that you can use as your niche. So you get the idea. You can use Google to find more hobbies. Next, finding posts on Facebook. This method uses Facebook graph search function. Let's copy this. So just copy this into your address bar, and you change the niche here into whatever niche you want to go after. Like for example, if you want to do nurse t-shirt, so Facebook will pull out all the Teespring related posts that contains the phrase nurse. So what you want to do next is to find a post which has a lot of comments and shares. Let's look at this one. You can also study the market here. Look at what people are commenting. Alright, so this is how you can find a design using this method. You can, so let's look at the other one. Okay, for example, this one. Okay, all moms gave birth to a child except my mom. She gave birth to a badass nurse. All right, look at the comments and shares here. Now this design, you can switch it to another niche because this is a scalable design, right? So I hope you get the idea. So these are all the methods that I use on day-by-day basis. You can kind of see the power of them. You can never really struggle to find idea again, so just play with it. Before I end this video, again, I want to remind you not to copy other people's design because it costs you a lot if your campaign gets taken down. For more info about intellectual property, you can read here. Teespring provides a few examples you can learn to avoid infringing other people's intellectual property. For trademark info, if you're not sure whether a term is trademark or not, you can find here using trademarker.com. Example, this was a design that I looked, it got a lot of sales. If I'm not mistaken, it reached 100 sales. This is a three-wizard tournament. It's a term you from Harry Potter. It doesn't say any Harry Potter here, so I thought that it was alright. Right? Then a few days later, when I checked again, this campaign is no longer available due to content issues. So I'm curious. So I was curious, right? So I checked for trademarker.com. I want to see whether three-wizard terms is registered as a trademark or not. Three-wizard tournament. The name is not found in our database, so this is not registered. But why the campaign was taken down? It happens that when I check the Google, when I check for 3-widget tournament trademark, it happens that this actually is trademark. You can see from this sign. Okay, so this is a way to double check whether a term is trademark or not. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you find this video useful. In the next video, I'm going to talk about market and competition analysis. So see you in the next video.